What's up, everybody? This is Warman here, and we are back with Soulmask. What's up, everybody? Okay, so I wanted to give this game kind of like a review, a basic review, just from a demo's perspective. So, as you can see right here, it tells you it's a trial version, all right? You'll have basically 40 hours, maximum awareness, stealth, up to level 30. And stuff like that. I didn't even come close to that. Okay. I'm still I mean, there's also, like, they gave a beginner's guide on some of this stuff. Oh yeah, you can't see that, but you can hit at the bottom a beginner's guide. Okay. They have you can go join their Discord, you know, if you needed help. I mean, I just wanted to play the game and just figure it out on my own for the most part. I mean, from what it looks like, just from the intro, right? You have a jaguar or a panther. You can ride them. You got, I think that's an alpaca. Could be a llama. I'm not I'm not 100% sure, but I know they're both in the game. Saddles, and they're pack animals, you know, they're carrying your stuff for you. But I mean, it's great. Like, just from me playing this game, I'm loving it. I mean, so these are the settings I was playing on. I was pushing it to the max with everything. I mean, I'd really like to see, instead, some more like support for NVIDIA, you know, like maybe DLSS or something along those lines to kind of push the graphics. But I was getting clearly roughly around 90 to 100 frames. I wasn't going above. And I'll show you. I mean, I started it probably when I think it was Tuesday when I saw it online, and I've been playing it since. And I think it was Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of lost track of time because I've been really involved in the game. I've been trying to learn as much as I could, and I've been just having fun. And it's just amazing what these developers have done to this game. I mean, from someone that's played Ark to Valheim, I mean, when it comes to survival games, I love survival games. I played most of the survival games. That's one of the things I like to jump into. But let's look at this. So you've got your technology right here, right? Look at this. I've barely touched into the Bronze Age. I literally have just found the area of where I was able to find right over here a small copper thing. I mean, realistically, if you find this little valley scout, it's like kind of, there's also some more right up here, but still. So I found the tin. I built a base right here to get some tin, and then I was kind of searching around. I think I did run into one bug where I couldn't find that Valley Scout. The Valley Scout just didn't appear, but realistically, like I said, it's a demo. They're gonna have, they've had more in this demo than Ark Ascended has put out, and all they did was port things over. I mean, it's ridiculous that, you know, some of these bigger companies are putting out games that are shit, and these guys have clearly worked very hard. And I mean, look at the side. Look at what I've accomplished so far. Okay, that's just the beginning of the game, and I've already done 40 hours. Like, you can't go really any much further. Okay, but you can go up and down. I don't know how much of it is water or what else is there, but I got to explore this pyramid where you have to fight a saber-tooth. I haven't got a chance to do that because I was getting my ass kicked by some panthers and jaguars. I happened to, where is it? where was it? I think it was some, oh, there it is. The Beast Layer. It's a Black Panther Elite. I stumbled into that, me and my NPC, and got wrecked. I know, like, a lot of people would probably get frustrated. I, personally, I enjoy it because, you know, it makes me try harder. Makes me want to push more. And that's what I like. I like a challenge. And this game definitely gives you a nice little challenge. But I know some people are little bitches about it, so, you know, they'll cry about it. Oh, it's a little too hard, but no. Games need to stop being so easy. We don't need to cheese them in 30 hours, okay? We need games that will last for a while. But, so, that was just the map and the technology that I showed you. You get to charge your mask and do different things. I found this yesterday. I wasn't even realizing this. So, you can create your tribe, right? You got your clan. Look, these are the NPCs that I've captured. And it kind of builds like a pyramid structure in here. And like you kind of get to, you can actually go into each, like for example, this was the where is it? That's me. The laborer. There. This was my first NPC to help me, right? So if I go to the character details, I can go in here, see what the person has, right? I can go over here, add stats to them, right? And then on top of it, go into proficiency. I can increase and upgrade each one of their stats on all this, just like your character. Okay, and then also you can change what abilities they use for battles and stuff. This game is amazing. It goes so in depth and I love it. And then, so for example, you got hunting, like you hunt different animals, you get better. All right, it keeps track to this stuff. You get a hunting log. And then you can go, where was it? The hunting gallery shows you what you've hunted. So I've got a jungle panther, piranha. These are just a little bit of stuff that I found. And there's a lot more. You can see it. You also have like all these different things you can unlock and read about, like masteries. Like an in-depth achievement. If you're an achievement person and you like this stuff, I mean, hell, they got it. And then you go in here. I don't know what the tablet stuff is. I didn't even get a chance to really explore that. Because this demo ends tomorrow, for me, Sunday the 18th at noon Eastern time. At least that's what it says in their Discord. But, I mean, I've reached to level 39. I've pushed as hard as I could and moved as fast as I could. I mean, I was able to max out a lot of my proficiencies and productions, you know, but I mean, there's just so much to this game. So also, look, if you go in, it kind of has like, you can add upgrades to your building parts to make things better, making better structures, unlocking better things. So here's one with it. Here's one without it. So you require that upgrade to make these parts, right? I mean, the NPCs do all the work. This base was built by my NPCs, basically. They harvested all the material. I just wanted to see how well it works. So they harvested all the material. They built, so I would just, all I did was build the first two benches, this and this, right? And then I just queue it up. Like, for example, I want a wall torch, right? I just hit that, put it in the queue. They'll go out, harvest the material, get the material, bring it here, do what's necessary to make that. Okay? So, I mean, the stuff in this place is amazing. I mean, they're like I said, it's a demo, and there's going to be some bugs, like, you know, the animal spawning on top of my roof, or, you know, some of the building parts could be a little better, but the building wasn't too bad. I was able to make some neat little shapes here, do little different things. The other thing was, look at this, the farming system. The farming system is pretty interesting. So your NPCs do all the work. You go up here, put the granary down, all right, assign it to somebody, they start working the fields, all right. You have animal pens that you can do. I mean, I haven't really got too far into that because, like I said, I was so amazed on doing just the basic stuff. And like I said, I unlocked just a little fraction of everything. I didn't even get, I did this right here, this barbarian barracks. I went in there. There's probably 60 or 70 NPCs in there. So I went in there, I started doing pretty good. Then started getting my ass kicked. So you know what? I was like, screw it. I went back. I got one of my NPCs. Went in there. We smoked them. Me and my NPCs smoked them. Okay, we were doing real good. I upgraded their weapons, bone, everything. And then I got to the boss, and the boss obliterated my NPC. But was so focused on the NPC, couldn't really hit me as much. I was able to take them down, get to the next boss, take them down, and recover my NPC. But I landed up losing the NPC in the long run at the final boss. But overall, I did beat him. But it was challenging, and I loved it. It was probably this is probably one of the most challenging games that survival games that I've played in a long time. It kind of was like playing Primal Fear on Ark. You know, it gave that challenge, that, you know, that real push to make yourself be better in this game. And for the amount of stuff that is in this demo, it's amazing. There's so much to do, and I'm around 40 hours in this game, and I'm still in the Bronze Age. And as you can see, that's the Bronze Age, right? And I barely touched it. You still got the Iron Age, the Steel Age, and the deep, I don't know what the Deep Ruins is, but the amount of stuff that you'll be able to do and what they could probably add on to make this in the future is endless. I mean, this could be a real amazing survival game. From just what I've experienced so far, I would say this is hands down my favorite survival game. Say, like, right now, they're going out and killing the things, but they can't get them because they're on the roof. At least I haven't seen them be able to get them yet. But yeah, so a lot of people's complaints were the weapons. I mean, that's your harvesting knife, but think about it. That's just scaling. That's not a hard fix. So yeah, some of the weapons look pretty big compared to your body, but like this is a longbow. Longbows are supposed to be big, you know? And one thing I do like is, for example, if I want to zoom in with the bow, I can, you know? It's great. And the other thing is, like, the type of damage, like from what you can get from the bow. And for example, like if I hit F, it'll do some fast hits like that. So I mean, this thing's got some real good elements to it. The food, I mean, I personally like that it doesn't drain so fast. I mean, I'm used to Ark and some other survival games where you're constantly eating, and to me, that's the first thing when I make a dedicated server. That's the first thing I change, because I cannot stand games like that where you just have to constantly drink and eat. because I understand. Look at you or me. How long could you go without drinking or eating throughout the day? I know personally, I work 12-hour shifts, and I can go probably 6 or 7 hours before I really need to eat something or drink something. Sometimes, most of the time, I'll be drinking water. Oh, look, I finally caught a baby. I don't know how to do it, though. I don't know what hunting is. I don't know what that means. I know you're supposed to be able to detain. Oh, there it goes. We got him. We got him. This is the first time I've ever been able to do that, and we're doing it right now on a review. All right. So it's just amazing what you can really do in this game. I'm really enjoying this game. And the other thing that I like is the challenge of going out in the wild. You can't just go out in the wild. You actually have to have a little skill to go out. All right, let's put you in the pen. Look at that. You put them in the pen, there you go. I mean, I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm still trying this stuff out, but again, I guess I'll figure that out later. But so yeah, so the challenge, right? For me to get from this base to this base, okay? If I follow this path that I usually go down this way, I will run into 2 jaguars or panthers. I think one is a panther, one's a jaguar. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't know how you classify the difference, but yeah, I'm usually able to fight them off and kill them now because I have actual armor and swords. If you go up against a jaguar or a panther without any of this stuff, you're gonna die without weapons and armor. I mean, it's just like real life. If you go out in the wild, all right, and one of those big game animals wants to come after you and you don't have anything to defend yourself, guess what? Your ass is a snack. All right. We're only alpha predators when we actually have weapons. Okay. That's what I like about this game. It kind of it brings you back to that strategy of when you're walking around, and you actually got to be cautious, because if you, on the bottom left, you'll have a sound meter. So the more noise you make, the more the animals around you are alert to you, which I think is pretty cool. Also, let's see. I mean, it tells you the temperature. The temperature does affect your crops. I mean, I haven't really got much into it, but you gotta plant fertilizers. You gotta have different types of fertilizers. You have your NPCs are gonna make compost, ash fertilizer, bone fertilizer. And if you don't keep the stuff, it's called, I think there's herbicide and what is it called? Herbicide and I had it before. It was, oh yeah, here it is. Herbicide used to remove weeds from farms, and then locust pesticides, because locusts will actually kill your crops. So it brings in an element of real farming into this game that I've not seen in a lot of games. I mean, yeah, I've seen it in like Farm Simulator. I've played that before, but never in a survival game. Also, the other thing I really do like is to be able to stack the chest. I've so far seen they can go up to 3 high, and the MP says no issues. So of course, you know, metal chests, you're gonna have more space, stuff like that. Your NPCs do have to rest. You have to feed them. I haven't really seen them eat, but they must be, because their hydration like some of them are full, some of them are not. So I'm not 100% how that works yet, but I'm learning. And then I know they have to use this statue to worship. Have no clue how they do it or how they use it. I've never seen them use it. And I know the only way to use it is with this ritual ball that I found, that I got from beating the boss at the barracks. And in order to use it, you have, oh, here it is, the worship container. I guess it can summon special creatures. I don't know how this thing works. I haven't really. I think you have to use this for the boss or something, like the saber-tooth tiger boss, maybe. But this is a demo. This demo has more than I've seen in Ark Ascendant. I mean, this demo has, I've seen more than most other survival games. It's just nuts. And the level of, like, how these NPCs work and they'll do things is just amazing. I mean, he's having a hard time, but yeah, down to the night where there's fireflies. You go out and catch fireflies, right? I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, so this is definitely probably one of the best survival games I have seen in a long time. This is how you innovate. This is the kind of games that make things better. This is like, you know, how people were so amazed with Baldur's Gate 3. This is probably the equivalent on the survival aspect of the genre, because I love this game. There's nothing really, there's a few negatives. Okay, the only main negative that I have is that when you have to sleep. So you have to get into this bed, right? And you sit there and you just wait. That is probably the only main negative I have. But you know what? When I have to do this, I just get up, go do something around the house, you know, go take out the trash, or, you know, do the dishes real quick, or a load of laundry, and I come back and my character's good. Or maybe even grab a snack, you know, in between. Maybe that's why they did it, because they want us to step away, you know, kind of not forget to eat and drink. Who knows? But again, there's just like, there's not a lot negative to it. I mean, there's things that I would like to see added, of course, but other than that, like, I love this game, and I can't say enough good stuff about it. So guys, I really hope that you guys take the chance, and when this game comes out, you give it a shot. If you're a survival fan, I mean, I think you would really enjoy it as well. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and follow. And hell, when I start doing some streams on this game, and once this game does come out, I will definitely be opening a server once it's available on G Portal, and then making it available for me and my followers. So hopefully I'll see you guys then, and have a good one. Later.